Hi guys, thank you so much for being here with me again, and a huge welcome to those of you who are new. This is Jasper, and today's video is entirely dedicated to help you find out what are your strengths in relationships. So we have 4 piles here that you can choose from. We have pile number 1 with the Amethyst, pile number 2 with the Fluorite, pile number 3 with the Vanadinite, and pile number 4 with the black Tormaline. So we suggest to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths and center yourself, feeling grounded, and ask yourself, or ask to universe, or ask to your ancestors, angels, spirit guides, what are my strengths in relationships. And when you feel calm enough, you can open up your eyes and see whichever of these 4 crystals you intuitively feel more drawn to. And I would suggest to try and not take too much time making that choice, otherwise your mind will start working rather than your intuition. But of course, you can also pause the video here and take as much time as you need, whatever you feel guided to do. If you feel really confused about which pile to choose, I would suggest as well to have a look at the timestamps in the info box below, because sometimes we're more intuitively drawn from certain numbers rather than others, and that's the technique that I use most of the time. Otherwise, you can try and flip the decks and see whichever it seems easier for you to flip, or whichever seems to hide a picture of you underneath. Some people use that technique as well, although I wouldn't be too familiar with that, but you can try. And of course, another thing that I want you to know is that if you feel attracted from more than a pile, and there's absolutely no way that you can choose between one and another, that means that you might have a mix of messages in both those piles. So we suggest you to listen to both of them, sometimes even 3 or 4. Some people have been telling me I really could not pick, and I had to listen to them all. So you can do that as well. Feel absolutely free. I'm always available for private reading if you need, so you can find all the infos and prices in the info box below. Wish list and donations are open as well if you feel guided to do so. It would be incredibly appreciated, but even just your presence is such a blessing. So thank you so much for choosing this channel, and I really hope you're going to enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the beginning of your reading. Hi guys, if it's just the Amethyst in pile number 1, this is the reading for you. I'm really excited because I think it's the first time that I'm actually covering this topic, and or at least doing an entire video only about this. And I decided to use loads of oracle cards which have been drawing for you from all different decks. Most of them are oracle cards, but we also have some tarot cards as well. So let's have a look and see what we have. We have nothing is yet set in stone. We don't tolerate less than you deserve. Then we have the Magician. We have Horse. We have forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past to experience more love in your present moments. We have Changes. And last but not least, we have Strength. I cannot believe that when I asked what are the strengths of pile number 1 with the Amethyst, it came out the Strength from the tarot deck. That's amazing. That's really good. So let me have a look. I see here that with changes and nothing is yet set in stone, I see that there's a lot of flexibility within you, that you really don't mind too much to be challenged by big changes, and that you don't mind too much when you don't have the security and the certainty of how things are going to develop. So you're pretty open-minded, and you're not too strict regarding future plans. You like to go slowly and take things with the flow. I mean the opposite, go with the flow and take things slowly. So that makes you very pleasant as well for the other person. And the fact that you are willing to adapt and to transform the relationship's needs based on whatever challenges you're gonna be facing in the future. So you really don't want to have too rigid plan for the future of your relationships. You're quite open-minded for sure. There's I can see there's a lot of water in this mutable moon, and you're really um open to changes, and that's confirmed as well from the change card here, from the ancestors cards. What's the name? Shamanic healing cards. I can actually read the booklets of this because I do love the messages that come from this deck. So it's number 29. Like ripples from the smallest drop of water in a pond, the smallest of changes in one's life can bring about the greatest rewards. Think about changes you can make in your life. These do not have to be grand, sweeping changes. Judicious, small changes can add up to life changes after time. Think about small changes you can make now that will add to your quality of life. Clean out clutter, commit to walking every night after dinner, cut out processed food from your life. Alternatively, big changes are coming your way. Yeah, of course, the way that I ask this question, what are your strengths? I think the messages of these cards need to be adapted to the big pictures associated to all the other cards. So I wouldn't fossilize too much on the messages that come from the booklets. But I do see that whenever spirits here are saying your strength is the fact that you're open to changes, it doesn't necessarily mean big changes, even small changes. So that means that probably even your daily routine is not too strict, and that you are able to adapt it to the person that is living with you, or whoever, whatever relationship. This does not have to be necessarily romantic relationships, even just friendly relationships. So I can definitely see that you really like to please the other for sure, and yeah, that you're quite flexible. And with this magician and the strength as well, you definitely know how to materialize whatever it is that you are manifesting, that you are wishing for the future. Like, you are able to manifest your own reality, and you know that you have this power. Probably you already know about the law of attraction, you've already been applying it into your life. But if not, you are subconsciously able to do so by believing so much into yourself, and by being so strong and being able to overcome obstacles, and not believing people that are dragging you the opposite direction, or that they are not supporting you. You really have this inner strength that makes you very brave to face a big dark wolf in the woods in the darkest times. So I can really see that with this strength, you're really amazing at attracting whatever it is that you want in your life. So even in your romantic life, I can see that once you have a crush on somebody, and you decide, yes, I'm gonna be with this person one day, this is actually going to happen. You just have this charming energy, and so once you decide, things will just start developing into that direction. And that's actually similar to the attributes that we have associated to the horse card from the spirit animals deck, because the horse is very determined. Again, once the horse decides which one is his goal, he's just gonna rush towards it, and nobody is gonna stop him. Also, a lot of freedom comes out from this card. So it really makes sense, because it means that you really don't let yourself blocked or hold back from other people. You do really feel free to make plans for your own life, to make your own decisions. You don't ask permission to other people. You don't ask their opinion too much. Once you make up your mind about something, there's no way that you are going backward. But of course, you also have this flexibility that if your path is showing you some changes, if it's showing you to different paths that you haven't considered before, you're still willing to take those. So you're not too stubborn and too attached to your previous plans. You're very adaptable, which adds up to your strength, because it really means that nobody's gonna stop you. You're really able to it's like when you go, it's like Google Maps that keeps redirecting your path even when you do take the wrong turn. You are like that. There's always gonna be a way to get to your goals, and even when you realize that you take the wrong turn, you always find another one. So this is definitely a big strength. Then we have, don't tolerate less than you deserve. So you're really not allowing people to misrespect you, and I can see then why you have this horse and strength and magician energies as well. This, it makes so much sense altogether. So as well, like if for example you've been offered a job, but they don't treat you very well, even if they pay you a lot, you just like, this is not for me, I'm just gonna go and find another job. And even if other people are gonna tell you, but there's no way that you will possibly find a job with that offer and with those conditions, you're like, I do not believe you. I want to manifest that, and I will attract that situation, because this is not up to my standards. Okay. And so something out there is waiting for me and is a lot better than this. You have so much confidence. And I know that I talked about the job situation, but really this is about relationships. So it's more about not being not how do you say, not adapting to the wrong partner. That's what I'm sensing here. So if they are not treating you as you deserve, you have no fear of abandoning that relationship and then just waiting for another one that is gonna be up to your standards, even when everybody else will tell you you're so silly, you should stay with that person, that's the best thing that you can ever find in this town, whatever. You do simply not believe them, and you believe so much that universe has something much better in storage for you. And then forgiving and learning, that's a good one as well. So to me, it comes to my mind that yes, you're actually very able to forgive exes as well, and maybe allow them back into your life, but only if they deserve a space in your heart. So that's also another lovely attribute to you, to your personality, that is similar to this flexibility and adaptability that I saw here. So you're definitely open to changes in that direction as well. So if an ex come back and if they are actually explaining themselves, you're able to understand their reasons why they treated you like that, and you're able to give them another chance. But this is not simply about accepting exes back. I think that this is more also about healing the wounds that are associated with past experiences. You are able to let go of them, and that will actually allow you to attract the people that need to be in your life. Because often when we hold on so much to those wounds and we are unable to forgive past lovers or past friends, relationship that didn't work out, you're also closing the door to all the new relationships that would love to enter into your life. So you definitely have this beautiful attribute, because it really allows you to attract whoever you want, because you're really opening up that gate. There's no obstacles there. And you're also really good at learning from your past experiences. So I'd say you are pretty wise regarding to love or friends relationships as well. So you don't forget your past mistakes, and you actually treat them as a treasure for you. So you don't blame the past, you don't blame other people. You do take the best out of the situation, and you make it part of who you are now. So it's part of your baggage, and you accept it as it is. So that's all I have for you. I know it was a short reading, but I just thought it was good to change from the usual routine, the usual super long videos. So let me know what are your thoughts. If it resonated with you, would love to hear from you. And also don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And again, as I said in the intro, I'm open. I received requests for private readings, so feel free to read all the prices and instructions in the info box below. And for the rest, guys, I really wish you the best, and I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Big hugs to you now. Bye bye. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 2 with the fluorite, this is the reading for you. So I decided that for this reading I'm mostly using oracle cards. I've already been drawing the cards for you previously from the different decks, simply because of a matter of time. I just did not want you to be so bored but looking at me picking the cards, but I haven't had a look at them just yet, so let's do it now together. We have the moon card, the earthworm, then it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Then we have retreat. We have share, the busy bee should still make time for each flower. Then we have don't let your past hold you back. And 9 of spells, which is the 9 of wands. Okay, it's funny how these cards had similar colors and also kind of have similar meanings as well, because the 9 of wands is the card of the wounded warrior that has been hurt in the past and has created some defenses, but at the same time is not withdrawing from life, is not protecting himself under a glass, how do you say, I don't know exactly how you say that in English, but it's not like hiding himself from life. It is still putting himself out there, no matter the vulnerabilities and the weakness and the still open wounds, but it has learned something from the past mistakes and the past experiences, and now he knows how to protect himself, like this woman here that is able to create a magic circle of protection, just making a spell, and she's not afraid of the dark. You see, like, she is in the middle of the woods with lots of animals staring, gazing at her, and she knows, even though she might still be scared, she has been able to create this beautiful circle of magic circle to protect herself. So that's exactly your strength as well. You are not allowing the past negative experiences to hold you back, and actually you see with this card as well, it is safe for you to love. This is exactly what you're doing. You're still opening up your heart to new people, new partners, even though you've been betrayed possibly in the past, or mistreated, misrespected, abandoned, and deeply hurt. This is not for you a reason to stop socializing or to stop giving people another chance, okay? So you know now how to protect yourself from the wrong people. You know now how to recognize who deserve a space in your heart and who does not. So it's like you're not driving without a driver license. Like, now you know how to drive. Now you know what are the risks and dangers of the street. But you're still going to drive. You're still going to your destination, and you feel a lot better and more confident, secure about yourself, because now you've learned, now you study how to make it work safely. And then we have retreat. That's also a beautiful card, because to me it's saying that you are able to be on your own whenever something goes wrong. For example, you don't want to jump yourself into a huge debate, and you actually are one of those people that are able to say to your partner or to your friend, look, I think is the best thing to do right now is to go into our rooms or go for a walk and chill out and just calm ourselves down, because if we keep going into this conversation, we'll just end up hurting each other and say things that we really don't mean to. So we better just spend some time alone. And another situation where I find this is whenever, for example, there has been some breakup or separation. You do not jump into another relationship straight away. You need some time to actually learn about what has just happened, why did it happen, what is it that you have to learn from it, and how can you improve in the next relationship, and how can you better defend yourself if that situation might repeat and happen again. So you really do take your hermit time, let's say. And this hermit energy comes as well in the earthworm, because earthworm lives underground, and they there's a huge long process to transform, for example, food scraps into compost, and that's all thanks to the earthworms. They do take a long time, but in the end the product is so nourishing and so special and so important for the earth in general. And they are not, we don't see them too often, and we don't think about them too often either, and we don't value their work so much. Often people are actually disgusted by it without really considering how necessary they are for soil to exist and everything else that lives in the soil. So I do see that there's a lot of value and a lot of intelligence here in the earthworm, although there could be sometimes moments of feeling less confident and comparing yourself to others, but then in the end you do realize all the pretty colors that belongs to you, and the value of yourself. So this is another strength of you, and you're able to see the beauty not only in yourself but also in other people, especially those people that are considered, that are left apart, that are not seen. Okay, those people that are like ghosts and people don't really value them, they don't consider them, they don't include them, but you do. So that's one of your beautiful strengths in relationships. And then we have the moon. Again, it's quite similar to the hermit energy, because it means that you're really not scared of the dark. Again, we go back to the nano spells. You're not scared of the dark anymore. You're not scared of dealing with ghosts from your past. You're not scared of your subconscious. You're really in touch with yourself as well. You don't lie to yourself. You really are able to find, again, the light in the darkest spots of your soul. You're able to reach really deep within yourself and say the truth to yourself and say, yes, I did behave like that because this and that reason, and next time I can do a lot better. Or maybe like you do self-analyze a lot, and you're also able to see the hidden meanings behind other people's behavior as well, which allows you to understand them a lot better and have much more love and compassion for them. And that's why you do appreciate the earthworms as well. That's why you're one of those rare people that can see the beauty even in those um, that those groups of people that are left out from society, the rebel ones, the criminal ones in a way. And you can still see why they are hurt and why they're behaving that way. So you are very, very compassionate, and you're so beautiful, because no matter how much they've been hurting you in the past, you're still not saying no to love. You're still saying yes. You're still open to new experiences, and you're simply learning how to defend yourself a bit better, but without withdrawing from life. So that's all I have for you. I know it's a shorter reading than usual, but I thought it was good to just have a little change. And let me know, what are your thoughts? If it has resonated, I would love to hear from you. So pop a comment in the section down below. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And also, click the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And feel free to contact me if you need a private reading. There's all the infos and prices in the info box below. And for the rest, guys, I really do wish you the best, and I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Big hugs to you, and see you really soon. Bye bye now. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 3 with the Vanadinite, this is the reading for you. I really do love the light that is coming onto this stone now. It really looks so vibrant. It's because it's nearly sunset, so the sun is really down. Anyway, parentheses. For this reading, I've already drawn the cards, so we're not gonna shuffling in camera just because I decided to take so many cards from so many different decks. The majority of them are oracle cards, but there's also a few tarot cards. So let's have a look. It's gonna be a shorter reading than usual, but I just decided it was good to have a little change. And so we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Then we have struggle. We have the Fool. We have surprises, venture down the rabbit hole, really appropriate with the Fool card. We have the Bat from the Spirit Animals. Confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. And then we have Weaver of Challenges, which again is really appropriate with this new moon in Leo, because there's so much strength and independency, confidence, and how do you say, resilience as well from those two cards. So the Weaver of Challenges is like the Queen of Swords. So your strength in relationships, you're definitely good at telling other people what is it that you think. Really good at setting boundaries. Really good at teaching other people how to respect yourself. You don't let other people to walk all over you. So you really you have a massive confidence about yourself as well. You have really great goals, and you know how to achieve them. You don't mind telling people this is how things are, this is where I'm aiming to go to, and if you're not willing to adapt to that, then maybe the situation is not for us. Like, you don't adapt so much. Yeah, you really don't lower your standards. That's what I'm seeing here. And again, this attitude is actually making you so successful in relationship. So you might have some Leo in your chart, but not necessarily. So I do see that you really like yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, and that's how you want other people to do as well. You are actually able as well to be quite cold-hearted when is needed. Um, so you're not too afraid to tell people how things are and to tell them the opinion that you have of them, or if they did something wrong to you, if they upsetted you. There's gonna be a lot of transparency and clarity, a lot of communication. You're really good at talking, basically, expressing your own thoughts and feelings with no fear. So that's amazing. Then we have the bat, which is actually an animal that is not scared of the dark, is not scared of your subconscious. And I might actually have a look at the book again as well, because I got this deck just recently from a lovely friend. And this is the air realm. So, darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. That's actually really, really appropriate with the Queen of Swords as well, because it means that you are not afraid to let go of a relationship that is not serving you anymore. So you're really quick at breaking up with people if they are not good to you, if they don't respect you, if they are again too not at the same height of your standards. So that's actually a good strength, because it means that you're only attracting the right people into your life, and at the same time you're so excited when a new chapter starts. You're not, again, as the deck was saying, you're not dwelling too much in the past. You really, as soon as you close a chapter, you're already ready to start a new relationship and to venturing down the rabbit hole, basically. So you are quite open to surprises as well. You're quite open-minded regarding dating different type of people that you've never thought of dating before. This is also not necessarily romantic reading. You can actually talk about friendship as well. So you're really, really excited about meeting new people, even if they belong to different groups, so if they have different passions from you, if they are not the usual type that you would go for. And then we have struggles. So I feel that you are quite good at swimming against the current, because this card is describing a salmon swimming. So this is actually what you do. You don't let struggles blocking you, holding you back. And that's again really appropriate with the Leo card here and the Queen of Swords. You have so much confidence in yourself, so you do not doubt that you're never gonna make it. You know that you will. You have so much determination as well. And then pay attention to the red flags. And this to me, I associate it a lot with the Queen of Swords as well. I have the impression that you have achieved so much wisdom by all the past experiences. So before you entering into a new relationship, you already have an idea of what you're going to what challenges you're going to face, and you already have an idea of the personality of that new character, of that new person you're dating, or that new friend. So you really know now which type of people you're willing to welcome into your life and which one you are not. So you're not how do you say, you're not blind to the signs that are telling you this is risky, this is dangerous, this is going to hurt you. You already know. You have a strong intuition. That's what I'm sensing here. And what else? yeah, you're really clever, you're really intelligent, you're really like, you work a lot with your mind, quick-witted as well. And so again, the crow and the bat, they're all like dark, mysterious animals as well. So you really don't mind as well spending some time alone, like after a relationship is ended. You don't mind. You're not too scared of those dark moments where you're all by yourself, and that's why it's so easy for you as well to let go of past relationship. You're not too dependent on them. You're not addicted to other people. You're very independent. That's for sure coming from the Queen of Swords as well. So that makes it easy for you to let go of people that are actually just damaging you, or not really supporting you, or they're simply not the right person. You don't get too attached to them, and because you're not scared of spending some time alone before the light comes back in, and also because you're so sure that a new day will come, and it's not a problem for you to start a new life no matter the age. You could be 50, 60 and starting a new relationship, and to you that's okay. Even if you're not seeing any opportunity coming towards you anytime soon, it's still not a reason for you to hold on to a situation or a person that is really not serving you, that is toxic to you. So you're really not scared. You're really not scared of the dark at all. And you're also really good at doing things that other people would never do, or you don't allow other people to hold you back, or to drag you down, even if you are doing something that nobody else has ever tried. That is like very non-common at all. You're still doing it because you just believe in yourself so much. That's absolutely amazing. Guys, that's all I have for you now. I really hope it has helped you, finding out more things about yourself, finding more confidence about yourself. Let me know if it has resonated with you. I would love to hear from you. So pop a comment in the section down below. And don't forget as well to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. I would so appreciate that. And hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, I really do wish you the best. Thank you so much for passing by, for trusting the guidance from this channel, and I really do hope to see you very soon. I send you big warm hugs. Bye bye, guys. Hi guys, if you pick pile number 4 with the black tourmaline, this is the reading for you. It's gonna be a little shorter than usual because I decided to try something different, and also I've already drawn the cards. I decided to do it out of the camera just for the simple reason that I wanted to use so many different decks, so it would have took too much time. It would have just make you feel very bored of looking at all that in infinite shuffle. So let's have a look. We have Sea Serpent, then we have Truth. Really hope you can see. It's sunset now, so the light is slowly going away. You have Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Truth and Trust. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have Play. Among the grass and wild violets lie undisturbed little secrets to uncover. Then we have Your commitment is being tested with the first quarter moon, and 10 of Challenges. Lovely colors. So definitely I can see with this 10 of Challenges and your commitment is being tested that you might have got pretty hurt from somebody, or you might have closed a relationship lately, like not too long ago, and you've just been recovering from that pain lately, and you've realized that this is actually was a test from universe, also to understand how much you care about that ideal of relationship. So I do see though that these two cards are telling me that you are quite strong. You're quite able to pick yourself up even after a huge painful end, and that you, no matter if things ended for you, you're still not gonna give up in your dreams. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. You're not gonna give up, you're not gonna let go of your dreams simply because you tried once and it didn't work. So this could be related to a general ideal of a relationship, or it could simply talk about friendship as well, that just because a friend betrayed you doesn't mean that you are gonna, you know, close the gates to all other friends. You're still gonna be idealistic and still gonna believe in people and still gonna be open to encounter new people as well. So but also could be related to the same partner, that even if something went really wrong with your partner or with the person you wish to be with, you're still not giving up. Okay, you're still quite committed to that person. So you're still able to, again, as I said, pick yourself up and heal your wounds. And we see the same here with the Eight of Pentacles. No matter how many hardship you can encounter in your relationship, you're not going to throw everything in the bin. You're still going to be putting the same amount of work every single day, even if it's constant and repetitive. You are not going to stop. You're a hard worker. This is a Virgo card as well, the Eight of Pentacles. So I can see that you're really committed to the relationship, to the person you are with, no matter how hard it can be sometimes. Even if you have a time of separation, you're still gonna be there after it and talking through it and trying to heal that. Okay, and you take things lightly as well with this play card, and you always try to see the beauty in any situation. With this, among the grass and wild violets lie undisturbed little secrets to uncover. So you're quite curious about life. You still have the energy of a kid. You still, you like for your relationship to be as happy as you can make it be. And if you go through hard times like that, you're still able to turn the situation entirely by completely discard that sorrow, and organize a picnic or a lovely day trip, and try to create more connection with the person rather than holding grudges and being holding resentment, and ending the situation just there. There's also trust here, so you do trust the person you're with, and that's another reason why it's easy for them to stick around you, and it's also a reason for them to never betray you, to never cheat on you, because when your partner trusts you so much, you would feel incredibly guilty breaking that trust. So this is one of your huge strengths as well. So you're definitely trustworthy as well. Like, they can trust you. This is another side of the card. People can trust you, and I can see that as well with this constancy in the Eight of Pentacles. Once you promise something, you're never gonna break that promise. So people know that if you commit to a job, a task, or a responsibility, they can really trust you. You're not gonna withdraw from that, and you're not gonna forget about it. Then you have truth. So you're really good as well at expressing your truth, expressing your thoughts and opinion, sharing how you feel. So you really don't mind exploring those dark sides of the relationship as well, the awkward conversation that people usually want to avoid. You don't really mind. It's quite easy for you to do that. Then we have the Sea Serpent, which I read it earlier, like when I started learning all this deck, but since it's quite new to me, I would rather read it with you again. to just not forget all the important parts. So healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. So we said it indeed that you're really good at expressing how you feel, but also expressing what is it that you want in a relationship, what are your wishes and desires. So this is part of it. And healing your wounds. So again, as we said, you're really good at coming out of the Ten of Swords. No matter how painful the experience was in the past, you're still going to be open to new experiences, or you're still going to be open to heal that relationship. You don't, not only because you had a really hard time with your partner, it doesn't mean that it's time to give up and end it there. It's quite the opposite for you. And you actually take it as an opportunity to heal from your wounds. You really just are, you're such an anchor for your partner. You're never going to leave. Your purpose is to actually heal the connection, no matter what type of connection is. So you really want people to learn that they can trust you, that no matter what happens, you're always gonna be there. You're always gonna be open to talk about it, to talk through the misunderstanding, the mistakes that some of you have made, and to heal the connection. What else do we have? Yeah, you're really good at moving away from toxicity and going into a healthier connection. That's what you do. So yeah, you're really able to overcome the muddy waters. You're able to clean them again, to detoxify the connection. And you love the other person for who they are, no matter how many wounds they have, how many difficulties, how many barriers that they put on, how many walls they put on. And also you allow other people to express themselves as well. That's because you are allowing yourself to be that free of expressing, so this is allowing other people's as well. And there's a lot of creativity circling around as well, so you're really good at teaching other people how to express their creativity and their sexuality as well. That's quite good. Playfulness as well, I quite associated with the creativity that comes from the sea serpent as well. So you're such a positive presence. You're so warm. I can see as well from this warm card from the Eight of Pentacles. You really do not want to dwell too much on the negative energies or on the bad times or on the misunderstanding or fights that you guys might have. You always want to just make a joke about it and move past it and just heal it, because you know that your connection is a lot stronger than that, a lot deeper, and it's not worth it to ruin it just because of a little fight, even if it's big. You really are always able to heal those wounds and understand why that happened and what is it that you can guys learn from it. So your commitment to the person you're going to be with or you are with, it's absolutely amazing. You're so devoted to the person you are with. So these are all the strength that I can see. I really hope it has resonated with you and that it has helped you to learn about yourself a little bit more. Let me know in the comments below if you like this video, and don't forget as well to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, I want to thank you guys so much for choosing this channel, for being loyal to it, for keep coming back. I really do appreciate your presence so much, guys, and I really hope to see you really soon in the next video. So take care of yourself, and I wish you the best with any of the romantic or friendly connection that you're going to have from now on. I send you big warm hugs. Thanks so much again. See you soon.